Welcome to the Indie Haven just past fresh for Bladestar. Now I'm going in blind on this one, so I have no idea what kind of game this is. We're just going in and we're going to see what happens.
Out on the frontier, life is harsh. Out on the frontier, space is deadly. Out on the frontier, humanity struggles on.
This is a pretty alright cinematic so far.
But out on the frontier, hope lives on. Welcome to the frontier, pilot. Glad to have you on our side. Collect the Proto Energy to complete a wave.
Alright, looks like we're dealing with an arcade shooter here. That kind of wasn't what I was expecting based off of that intro cinematic. Looked very Star Foxy, honestly. I was expecting some kind of 3D thing. But this is cool.
Wave.
The controls are really tight. That's nice.
Keep collecting that Proto Energy.
Like, it's always hard to get a feel for what the controls are like.
Gather as much as you can.
Gonna try not to talk over this guy as much as possible, let you guys get a feel for the story.
Weapon.
Okay, so there's a few types of weapons here. Looks like there are missiles, that's nice. Ah, fuck.
Weapon.
Sorry.
Wave. Complete. Weapon.
Your work harvesting saves lives, but only if you make it back to the colony. Be careful out there.
As I was saying, though, it's always hard to get a feel for what controls are like from watching someone else play, but I'm just gonna say right now, the controls for this, really tight, really responsive, it's nice. Like, you're not gonna be able to see it because I'm not terribly good at arcade shooters like this, but I feel like this is the kind of game that you're not gonna die all that much for unknown reasons unless they throw some really dumb curveballs at you.
Weapon. Wave complete.
We are detecting automated drones in your area. Watch for enemy fire.
Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with some actual enemies now. It's pretty cool.
Game over.
So I actually really like this Proto Energy collection mechanic.
Welcome to the frontier,
Okay,
pilot.
let's try this
Glad to
again.
have you on our side.
But as I was saying, I actually really like this Proto Energy collection mechanic. It lets you sort of determine how long the wave is going to be based off of your own skill. I could even see, like, avoiding Proto Energy to try and rack up score from shooting things, or to make a level go longer so you could collect weapons for the next one. It's an interesting mechanic.
Keep collecting that Proto Energy. Our colony needs the energy to survive. Gather as much as you can.
Weapon. Bonus. Weapon. Weapon. Wave complete.
Your work harvesting saves lives, but only if you make it back to the colony. Be careful out there.
Weapon. 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 Bonus. Weapon. Wave complete.
Yeah, this is a hard type of game to talk about, because what you see is really what you get. Everything about this game is really well put together, but I don't know, there's nothing all that novel going on here. Really don't want to harp on a game for not being novel enough, especially when it's so competent.
Weapon.
This is pretty fun.
Wave complete.
We are detecting automated drones in your area. Watch for enemy fire.
Warning.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. My controls locked up there for a moment, all tapped out, and now they're back to normal. Looks like if you right-click, you can set your guns to auto-fire. It's interesting. Oh, God, I'm so bad at these games. I'm gonna try and not let the fact that I just don't really like arcade shooters all that much impact my judgment on this thing.
Shield.
It's like, you don't really need to like a genre to be able to tell when it is doing the things about the genre that people like, right? That makes sense. If I can say I know some people who like arcade shooters like this, I think they would enjoy this. I'm curious if they add in some more complicated enemies than just these automated drones. I'm betting they do.
Don't worry about
But
destroying all of the drones.
as you can see from my lack of lives, I'm... Yeah, I'm having enough trouble with the drones. Still, good of them to point out again that the Proto Energy is the thing that determines how fast a level goes. Ooh, getting some nice spread on these attacks now. It's going to make it a little bit easier, because it means we don't have to go right into their line of fire. Yeah, angling the shots like that, it's cool. Whoa.
Wave complete.
Cool.
Bonus.
The little side ships, I like those.
Wave complete.
The drones appear to be controlled by an encrypted Alliance signal. You will have to destroy the source of that signal.
Ah, those stupid Alliance. Horde for life, man.
Wave complete.
Not sure whether I like the cannon or the missiles most. The missiles feel really powerful, but maybe that's just because they explode and I associate that with things being strong. Seems like,
Welcome to the frontier, pilot.
okay, one more
Right now
try.
you
I
are
think I
on
got it
our
this
side.
time.
Collect the Proto Energy to complete a wave.
Yeah. A skip dialogue button would be nice.
Wave complete.
Keep
Honestly, a
collecting
couple of
that
hint
Proto
screens
Energy.
just letting
Our
you know some of the
colony
more
needs the
esoteric
energy to
commands
survive.
in this game would be
Gather
cool.
as much as you can.
Weapon.
Like, I just dove right in on this game, and it was easy enough to figure out what I was doing, so good job on that. Just WASD and mouse. Very intuitive.
Wave complete.
Your
I
work
always feel the
harvesting
need to
saves
compliment
lives,
games on that
but
because it's one of those
only if
things
you
that
make
you
it
don't
back to the
really
colony.
appreciate until you've played a
Careful
game
out
that doesn't
there.
have it, and then you realize, wow, it is so nice that games include that.
Weapon. Bonus. Bonus.
Okay.
Weapon. Weapon. Wave complete.
This could just be because I am bad, but I would really like it if they included just a few more checkpoints. One per wave might be a little much. It might just encourage save scumming or something like that.
Weapon.
But I don't know. It feels like I got to wave, what was it, 8 or something like that, and then got sent back to the beginning. And if you're not getting shields, you can only take 2 hits, and things get going pretty fast.
Weapon.
So, yeah, there's a little bit of challenge to it.
Wave complete.
And I will say it, I am casual enough that I wish there was
Watch for
a few
enemy
more
fire.
save points here.
Weapon. 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 Bonus. Wave complete. Weapon. Weapon. Bonus. Weapon.
This game is making me feel nostalgic. I don't even like this kind of game, but it's making me feel nostalgic. It's reminding me of times when I would, like, go to some pizza place with my parents. I was, like, 8 years old, and they would have an arcade shooter like this, just in the front of the restaurant. And I'd be like, hey, can I have some quarters?
Wave complete.
Adorable little young me was bad at these games, too.
The drones. Collecting the Proto Energy is all that matters.
Got my weapons earlier. Loaded out with one that I feel is really strong. Haven't lost any lives yet. I think I'm going all the way on this one. Proto Energy, get to me, Proto Energy. Stop hanging out by these things that will break me. Shield stack? Probably not. I can't tell from the visual cue about it. Does that look like there are 2 layers of shields? We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna get hit eventually. Yeah, it looks like they do stack. Oh! I think I got hit once before the shield pop. Not sure. Needed that shield. Oh. Okay, shield. This is a pretty game, though.
Wave complete.
The drones appear to be controlled by an encrypted Alliance signal. You will have to destroy the source of that signal.
That's something that I'm a little bit impressed by on this thing. Looks pretty good, in spite of not pursuing a style. Like, the last game I played, Apophyon, it went after a very specific art style and looked great because of it. I like the fact that this thing just looks nice. Yeah, like if I had to just say a word right now for this game, competent. It is just so well put together. It's not, like, not anything that's making me go, holy crap, wow. But yeah. I could see how someone who liked this genre would play this game and would like it.
Complete.
Okay, wave 10. We got it. Ooh, things just got metal. I hear that guitar. Oh man, it's boss time, guys. Was this that ship from the opening sequence, the one that was launching all the drones? Oh! I think it was. Okay, let's blow it up.
Shield. Achieve. Level. Complete.
Okay, that was a little bit of an anticlimax. Not gonna lie, that was a really easy boss fight.
The colonies thank you for your service.
I mean, I know it was a level 1 boss, but the preceding level challenged me a lot more than the boss, and that's not... I dislike that in a boss, when the level that came before them is harder than the boss itself. The boss should be the last thing. Okay, so, looks like there's some RPG elements to this, like some level building. We get to level stuff up. Oh.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, I do really need that life. Thank you for belittling me, game.
The Crozius mining belt is a rich source of energy.
This game is cheeky.
Assuming, of course, you can handle a few falling rocks.
Shield.
Skipped the extra life because
Shield weapon.
that game questioned my hardcoreness. Even though I said I was casual earlier, I'm not going to say that to the game. I'm not going to let the game know I'm casual through my actions. Whoa! Okay, so there are power bombs in this. That's cool.
Bonus.
Oh, that's nice.
Wave complete.
Oh, these rocks.
You are going to have to fly
My
deep
mortal
into the
enemy,
field
these
to
rocks.
get the richest Proto Energy deposits.
You know, let's see what the other options on the menu are. Okay, so star map. Ah, it's a level select. This is cool. It's a very futuristic look at the level select. Just once again, this game, it looks
Greetings,
very
Bladestar.
professional.
You have been recruited by
It's
the
neat.
Federation
Okay,
to
so
defend
survival
the
mode.
frontier against the Vor and the Alliance Armada. Get ready. Prepare for blastoff.
Okay, so I had to take a guess. This is just an endurance mode. I'm curious how the Proto Energy mechanic fits into that.
Wave complete.
Ah, and that's how. Okay, so I'm guessing as you collect Proto Energy, it moves the waves forward, and you get more score from higher waves. That's cool.
Weapon.
It's a neat way to balance the progression mechanic of the main campaign with an endless mode.
Weapon. Weapon.
It's not going to be terribly endless for me, I'm going to warn you that right now.
Weapon. Wave complete. Weapon. 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 Bonus weapon. Wave complete.
Wow, I just walked into that one. I just decided my ship needed to hug that meteor. That's okay. Meteors need love too. I am announcing Hug a Meteor Day. It is today, and today is also the last Hug a Meteor Day.
Over.
Okay, what else does it have? Oh, the movie is just the opening. Probably should say play opening. That's a little confusing. Okay, upgrades. Okay, there are the bonus lives. Still don't need them. Huh. Oh, cool. Paint jobs. Golden Eagle. Oh, that Mardi Gras one. I'm gonna go with the Golden Eagle, though. I like it. I don't know why. It gives me, like... This looks like something someone in Warhammer 40k would fly.
The Manta-class heavy fighter. Is
That
the
Mardi
pride
Gras
of
one.
the
That is
Federation.
next on my list, though.
4 wing-mounted guns complement a cockpit equipped with powerful short-range scanners. Starboard and aft-mounted engines allow for unrivaled agility at her weight class.
Huh. Okay. Are there more ships? Not sure.
The Crozius mining belt is a rich source of energy.
Okay.
Assuming,
Well-
of course, you can handle a few falling rocks.
Weapon. Weapon.
I'm gonna give one last try to the Crozius mining belt before we call it on this recording.
Weapon.
Apart from that, I suppose I should start wrapping up my thoughts. Just full consumer review on this thing.
Weapon.
If you like this kind of game, what you're seeing is what you're gonna get from the looks of things.
Wave. Complete.
It's really well put together, it handles
Going to have
nicely.
to fly
I've been having
deeper
some fun
into
with
the
it, and I
field to
don't
get
like
the
this type of
richest
game. I
Proto
really
Energy
do not like
deposits.
arcade shooters. Just lies outside of my interests and skill set. But if you're the kind of person who does, and I know you people are out there, this is good. Like,
Weapon.
this is well put together, and it's not charging too much. Like, it
Weapon.
would be a nice nostalgia trip.
Bonus. Shield. Shield. Weapon. Weapon.
Like,
Weapon.
I don't know, I feel
Complete.
like I am damning this game with false or faint praise. Because it's good. It is very competently executed. There is nothing that I would say is exceptionally bad about it. Could have done with a few more save points. There are a few, like, personal preference things that I would have changed about how the menu was laid out. Like, for instance,
Bonus.
what's called it opening movie, but that is just as nitpicky as I can get, and that's a good sign for a game, I think, when I am getting that nitpicky. Ooh. Okay, it looks like this last attempt at the Crozius belt is doomed to failure pretty soon here. Making bad decisions, it is hard to play while talking. Excuses, excuses, I know. Ah!
Weapon.
Okay, we're on our last leg.
Wave. Complete.
I didn't notice, but it looks like
You've lost all
looks like you could
contact with our
lose
miners
those
in
little
the
side
area.
pods.
You may not
That's
be
cool.
alone out there.
Weapon.
Yeah. See if the rock hits it. So it increases your fire range, but it also adds on to the hitbox of it. So you can lose it if you are trying to do some really slippery stuff and it doesn't go through. Oh, making dumb moves here. Up. Okay. My timer says it's getting pretty close to the end of the video, so I'm probably gonna cut things here, win or lose. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys have played this, let me know what you think. Let me know how you think it looks. Like and subscribe. You'll be my friend forever if you do. And check out all of the other wonderful content over at Indie Haven, and over at Indie Haven, and over at Indie Haven, and over at Indie Haven.